Hey YouTube, what is up? How is everybody doing today? I hope your days are going good and your lives are going even better than that. So we are going to be jumping into the band known as Obsidious with the song called Under Black Skies. I've just come back from a fucking 2-hour cardio session. I'm wrecked. Like, I don't mean like 2 hours and like you spend 2 hours, I mean you spend on the machine. Do you literally put 2 hours into the machine? So like it takes more like 3, including rest times and switching equipment and like, you know, that type of shit. So like it's like a whole day affair almost when it takes forever, and it's just like one of those things, I guess, man. But still, without further ado, I am wrecked, but I'm gonna go straight the fuck into this, man. Let's fucking go. Ooh, I love the electronicness already, man. Shit, I know it's guitar as well, but the visuals are so cool. Interesting. Okay, so the first minute, it's interesting. Like, I don't know what quite to make of it just yet, as it's kind of like they're using all mids at the moment, so there's not really like all mids and a few highs there. But I want to see where what it turns into, should I say? Like, because it sounds it's got the making of something special. Just need to see how the specialness goes, whether good or bad, or you know what I mean. But still, directly we're gonna jump straight into that shit too. Across the emptiness, so they're in a place of void, in a sense, like the fear itself arising. There's just fear. These ruins have fallen into despair. So the emptiness also has ruins in it. So it's like a ruined world potentially. Fire in the sky, rain of destruction. So like an apocalyptic event, like maybe the world ending, maybe the world already has ended, but there's still the burning skies and everything else, and then a spark of wrongful death that led into obliteration, the price of lingering with blinded eyes. Like, yeah, the price of lingering with blinded eyes. So say, like most of us who live in this world, we don't realise how much potential there is for the world to end in the blink of an eye without us even realising it. Like nuclear war would literally, it wouldn't just be nuclear war, you know what I mean? It would be the end of the world. Like literally, the humans would die, all the animals would die, all that would survive would be the Earth. It would have to spend thousands of years getting rid of the nuclear damage, and then finally slowly bringing life back potentially. I think the only things to survive would be like maybe like cockroaches, maybe stuff like that, but only if we're very lucky. But still, yeah, so I can definitely see, like, you know, with blinded eyes, because a lot of us do, and we don't realise how much potential there is for one person to go boop and the world fucking ends, man. So let's go. Ooh, that's so black metal. Ooh, that's clean. Interesting. It sounds like fucking Vortex. A little bit. Not majorly, but a little bit. It sounds so cool, actually. Wasn't expecting this. Ooh, that's so tech death. That little, I don't know what you call it, but you know, that little sweep on the guitar. So tech death. Alright, so I'm still not exactly sure what genre we're sitting in. So there's been so many fucking influences in this, man. There's been black metal, obviously, from what I've said. Death metal for Tech Death. Deathcore, and a lot of the ways the vocals are done. And then I just heard Devin Townsend, like, not like him specifically, but you know, that style, you know, that kind of way it's sung. Like, I'm hearing so many things, so like, I think we're just sitting in a pocket, you know, like, there's just like, there's little pockets you can make where you can just make kind of your own genre. I guess one of those, I think. Judging from this song anyway, man, but still, this is interesting. So now swallow now your cries and pay for this, and so yeah, pay for the sins of the ones who are blind, the ones who didn't see shit coming, the ones who waited for the world to end. Where was the mistake? We went astray. In throats, disgorging regrets, as in, where was the mistake? We went astray from what we was meant to do. We was meant to save the planet, instead we ended up ruining it. Our salvation was laid to waste by the storm, scattering a big wave of despair. The storm, most likely meaning the, like, lava raining from the sky, the planet rebelling against us, even being on it at this point. I'm surprised it hasn't already, considering how much we basically destroy it. But still, man. A sparkle down below, an omen of disorder, painting the surface of this living hell. So yeah, there's like disorder all around, there's like people panicking, there's people dying, the world is ending, the world is on fire, the world is beginning to fight back, and we're not going to survive it. At least not from where we are right now, to be fair. Deliverance put into question the point of no return. The embrace of the suffocation comes from this nebula of black and red. So deliverance put into question, like, where do we go from here? Like, what deliverance do we have? Is there a deliverance for us to get anywhere? Probably not. The point of no return, already gone. The embrace of the suffocation from the ash and the dust and everything else in the atmosphere, comes from this nebula of black and red, meaning lava. And that type of shit, mate. It's like the end of the world type situations. Then choir singing melodies of pain, so, like, just, like, everything being like, this is your destruction, this is how shit ends, this is where we're gonna fucking die if we're not careful. Or probably, even if we are careful from this point, we're still gonna fucking die, man. So let's keep going. I really love the cleans, and the cleans are so haunting. I love all the little tunes of the guitar goes there. It's so Tech Death in a sense, but I think I've figured out the genre to it. It's also, let's see what the fuck this dude can do, or person can do. The bass lines are so sick as well. That's so a Devon Townsend move right there. With the like cleans into that high screech. That was sick. I think that's the end, doesn't it? Maybe potentially. We'll see. Or not, maybe. Oh, it's just the like things. Okay. That is okay. That's fine. No, man, this was awesome. So, where we're sitting, this is progressive death metal. Like in terms of, like, I know that like you could put it into like the aspects of tech death, but at the same time you could also put it under blackened death. But no, it's progressive death because drum timings, the mixtures of both clean and growled, and the way it's done, like, you know, in that very style. And then the solo, like the guitar solo, just kind of placed it exactly where it is, because that's not a tech death solo, that's not a mellow death solo, that's not a blackened death solo, that is a progressive solo. So it's the one where it's technical and it's awesome, but it has that very distinctive sound about it where it's very much progressive. So that's totally what I'm sticking them. They sound awesome, don't get me wrong, they're so awesome. There's so many influences, so many bands I could hear within it, and it's just like one of those things where you find something amazing and you just want to enjoy it. And this is just one of those times, one of those things. And just the lyrics are basically done also from what I've seen. Like, and the image we missed was like, don't now watch me fall, servants of deceit being forgotten by the fallen gods, master pull the strings from the vortex where this chaos has awakened. So it's just like that type of shit. That's the only thing we missed, and that's not really as like big a deal to really break down. I think it's more of a evil type situation where this is the person, but somebody's looking down upon the chaos rather than being within the chaos type shit. But it's just one of those things. It's just a cool song about destruction and death and the world ending and that type of stuff, man. Lava and fire raining from the skies, that type of awesome shit. The kind of imagery that makes it stick in your head, like, you know, when you hear the lyrics, you can picture it. And that's what's really awesome about music. It's just like reading a book. If you can read it, most of the time you can picture it in your head. At least that's for me personally. I always imagine everything I listen to or read or that type of shit. It just implants in my head and I can't help it past that point. But still, fucking awesome. So many influences, so much epic shit, man. This band's awesome. Like, it's my thing, but I'm not sure 100% on it yet. I need to hear more from the band to really tell you. But still, man, it's the only guy that I have with it. I just want to hear more. So for some bands, I need to hear 2 or 3 songs just to be like, do I don't? I don't know with this one, man. But still, thank you so much for the request on my Discord. You are a legend, dude, and I will catch you guys in the very next video. Until then, take it easy.